I want to talk to y'all briefly about celebrities in politics, okay? Because there is a clip of the Honorable Malcolm X that I often see on social media, okay? When it pertains to black celebrities, especially in their political takes, okay? Let's listen to that clip.
These leaders that they call leaders, this included Lena Horne, this included Dick Gregory, and this included comedians, comics, trumpet players, baseball players. Show me in the white community where a comedian is a white leader. Show me in the white community where a singer is a white leader, or a dancer or a trumpet player is a white leader. These aren't leaders. These are puppets and clowns that have been set up over the white community and over the black community by the white community and have been made celebrities and usually say exactly what they know that the white man wants to hear.
So I want to discuss that clip with y'all, and I want to add some context to that, okay? Because I believe that Brother Malcolm would have a different stance when it comes to that today. And based on what I've studied about Brother Malcolm, he really had a different stance on that shit then. But before I break everything down, make sure you hit that subscribe button, y'all. Hit it right now. Because I am your homeboy first, and this is the realest, most entertaining show in the game. Put it on some again. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button, put all your people on. Follow me across all social media. You see it coming across right there. It's also going to be in the description. Hit that Cashapp, hit PayPal, however you choose to support. Please do that. Okay, please do that. But yes, I hear Brother Malcolm. I love Brother Malcolm. Okay. If you follow me closely, you know that I've said countless times how I revere this man, how his autobiography changed my life, how his life in general has really given me such courage and helped me to love myself. Really has. Okay, growing up uh, in the community I grew up in, where athletic feats are more, and this really in America in general, but athletic feats are more praised than your academics. And I am an athlete. Okay, I grew up. I could play basketball. I was a high school basketball player. I was good in the hood. I was the best basketball player in my hood. You know what I'm talking about? But also growing up where I grew up, that street shit is praised. That street shit. And you get called a lame or a square if you ain't a street nigga. You know what I'm saying? You ain't a real nigga and all that bullshit. So growing up and not growing up in a place like that and not being there can make your ass feel weird. Especially when you ain't no punk. You know what I'm talking about? So it feels like you don't fit in no world. I don't fit over here with who they call the squares. But I don't want to be no motherfucking street nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Using their term. But Brother Malcolm and the Panthers and all these type of individuals showed me, bro, you can be an intelligent gangster. You can be a motherfucker who um, fearlessly or courageously, I should say, courageously, because I'm not fearless, but I overcome my fears to do what the fuck I want to do. So they showed me that I could be a courageous person in pursuit of justice, in pursuit of finances, in pursuit of trying to take care of my motherfucking family. They showed me that, and I ain't got to fit this mold of a street nigga, and I ain't got to fit a mold of a nerd. I could be the same motherfucker who got that juice who's already read 10 books this year. I could be that person. So I revere this man. However, I disagree with what is featured there in that clip. Okay? Because I do believe celebrities need to use their motherfucking platforms for good. For good. Okay? That's one. Two, white celebrities are leaders in their communities in society. They are. They are. Okay? And I'm gonna break down each one of these points. And three, Brother Malcolm knew the power of celebrity. And I'm gonna tell you how I know he knew. Okay. Let's back up. Let's go from one. One, as I said, celebrities need to use their platform for good. They have the attention of the people. They have the attention of the people. Okay. I'm not where I want to be yet. Nowhere near where I want to be yet. Okay. When it comes to my company. But I'm up to 62,000 followers on Instagram. Okay. For somebody who has no backing of anything like that, I went viral numerous times. Just over the past month or so, I've had close to 1 million views, and this was an off month for me. So I'm doing good, growing slowly but surely, but I ain't nowhere near where I want to be. Meanwhile, I'm a former award-winning teacher. I've taught preschool physical education through 6th grade education. I've taught reading, math, social studies, spelling, English, reading, all that shit to 4th and 5th graders in a combined classroom. So I had to do all the lesson plans for 2 different grades on all those subjects. I've done that. In high school, I've taught U.S. history successfully with high test scores. Okay. I've taught Mississippi studies, world geography, world history, sociology, and law-related education. Okay. I've been an educational consultant. My mother taught for over 40 years. She was an award-winning teacher. My father-in-law has been a superintendent. Okay. My wife has a master's in elementary education. My sister has a doctorate in educational leadership, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. But she has a doctorate. Despite all of my knowledge about the educational system, if I make a segment, a post, a short, a reel, anything like that, if I go on TikTok and talk about what needs to be done to reform the educational system, ain't nobody gonna fucking listen to that. But if I would write that shit down and give that shit to somebody who's already a well-known rapper, a well-known singer, a well-known actor or actress, folks don't pay attention to their ass. Just because they like their song, just because they like their show, just because they like their movie, just because they like how they dunk a basketball. They would. Because celebrities have these motherfuckers' attention, they have to use that shit for righteousness. Look at any damn commercial that comes on TV that has a celebrity in it. Look at it. They put a celebrity in a commercial that probably ain't got shit to do with what that celebrity is famous for, but they put this celebrity in the damn commercial because they know your ass gonna pay attention if you see the celebrity. What the fuck Shaq doing selling us insurance? But he doesn't. because they know folks gonna stop paying attention to Shaq. Snoop Dogg don't even fucking drink that shit he be hustling. That bill, that man ain't smoke weed. That man ain't drinking that motherfucking bill, and he has admitted that. But they write him a check. Why do they write him a check? To be in a commercial for some shit that he does not even drink. Because they know people gonna pay attention to him. See, that's celebrities using their platform to get money. More power to them. Okay. As long as they ain't trying to hustle us, no shit, that's detrimental to us. You could argue that the beer is detrimental to us, but hey, you grown motherfucker, you like to have a beer from time to time, goddamn it, enjoy yourself. Fuck it, hell. Y'all know what I'm saying. As long as they ain't trying to be on no fuck shit, the products that they pushing on the people. Hey, more power to them. Leverage your damn celebrity. Do you. But if you can sit up there and use your celebrity to make money off of the people, then goddamn it, you should also be able to use your celebrity for righteousness. The problem comes in when these celebrities try to use their platform to talk about politics, and they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And I'm not even talking about if you got a celebrity who's a conservative and I just happen to disagree with them. I ain't even talking about that. Okay. If you're a conservative celebrity and you're using your platform to push conservatism, and you actually know like conservative policies, like you can just get up there and spit like, hey, I am anti-tax, I am anti-abortion, I am pro-military, I am anti-regulation, all that kind of shit. And when I say pro-military, I'm talking about pro-military spending, because we know a lot of these motherfuckers don't be pro-veteran when they come home, but that's a whole other video. But if you can get up there and put forth all these policy points of why you are conservative, then you know what you're talking about. I just, disagree with you. But you got some celebrities that get up here and use their platform and say dumb shit. They'll tell you why Obama was trash. They'll tell you why Kamala Harris would be trash or is trash as a vice president. They'll tell you Joe Biden is trash. They'll tell you all this shit, tell you why you don't need to vote, and do all that goddamn shit. But then they don't know shit about the damn facts. They don't know shit about the three branches of government. They don't know how our system works at the federal level nor the goddamn state level. They don't know. But then they want to sit up here and try to tell you and I what the fuck we need to do. That's bullshit there. That's bullshit. So I do believe celebrities should use their platform. They should be involved. They just need to know what the fuck they talking about. And if they don't, then shut the fuck up. That's one. Two, white people most definitely, white celebrities most definitely are involved in politics. They move the needle. Yes, they do. I hear Brother Malcolm. I love Brother Malcolm, okay? But yes, they do. We just saw evidence of that shit in modern times, okay? One of the biggest influencers, I should say, who helped push Joe Biden, the sitting president of these United States, out of the presidential race, was an actor, George Clooney. Any of y'all real ones watch any George Clooney movies? I haven't watched many in my life, okay? But I know who he is. I know white America loves his motherfucking ass. I know they viewed him as the sexiest man alive and Mr. Cool and all this kind of shit. George Clooney. That man did an opinion piece about why Joe Biden needed to drop out of that race. And it was a seismic thing in the Democratic Party because he's a big donor and influencer in the Democratic Party. He is, George Clooney. And he ain't the only one. There's a lot of them motherfuckers be white celebrities who are big movers and shakers on both sides of the aisle. Hell, Donald Trump is a fucking celebrity who became president. The Republicans have nominated a celebrity 3 damn times in a row for president. 2016, 2020, and now. So yes, white people, white celebs are hella involved in politics and are viewed as leaders. Ronald Reagan, they other god-like figure, was a celebrity. C-list, B-list celebrity. Used to be in Westerns, my mama tells me. He used that shit to become California governor and then, eventually became president of the United States. And that's on the Republican side. So, yes, white celebs do shit. I think about Michael Moore is another one that comes to mind. The director, celebrity. He's heavy in the Democratic world. His documentaries and shit like that. Did a documentary about 9/11, if I'm not mistaken. Did a documentary about Columbine. Heavy shit. Moves the needle for a lot of folks on the left. You feel me? Like, this ain't nothing new, bro. This ain't nothing new. Brother Malcolm really knew that. Like, I've watched a lot of Brother Malcolm. Sometimes Brother Malcolm will get defensive in some of these interviews and shit like that, and he'll get down on these folks' ass. Especially if some of these folks came up who disagree with him. Like, Brother Malcolm was a militant. He didn't think we need to be doing those sit-ins and all that kind of shit. And he didn't think we need to be trying to force ourselves, into integration and shit. So if you had a Lena Horne or Dick Gregory or somebody like that saying otherwise, he probably didn't fuck with him. But there was one celebrity who he fucked with tough. There's arguably no bigger celebrity in history than this gentleman. Like, I would love to see a study about fame. See if they can do like a fame score per capita, because of course we have more people in the world today, and we have more technology that allows more people to be seen than ever before. Okay, but just on a per capita basis, just what percentage of living human beings know who you are, given the technology that is available at the time? And if that study was done, I do believe that this man, maybe, just maybe, end up number one, at least of the last, let's take 20th century to 21st century. That's Muhammad Ali. During his height, he was the most famous person on planet Earth, Muhammad Ali. They said more stuff was written about this man than Jesus during his height, because he was known in the Christian world from his sports exploits, also known in the Muslim world from that, but because he was a Muslim, they paid more attention to him. If you're in the political world, you knew about him as well. Let's say you might not have given a fuck about no goddamn boxing, even though boxing was much bigger back then than it is now. And boxing slick is big still today with the big fights like Floyd Ain't making all that motherfucking money for nothing. A lot of motherfuckers. You just gotta really be a big draw. So he's the biggest draw in the biggest weight class in the golden age of boxing. Okay, at least of the heavyweight division. Okay. So he's known for his boxing, but let's say you don't give a fuck about that. You're gonna know him for his politics because he spoke out against the Vietnam War. He was a darling to the left, you know, the doves they called them, those who were anti-war. He was hated by the hawks, the war hawks, those that were in favor of the Vietnam War. So you had an opinion on Muhammad Ali, whether your ass was a boxing fan or not. Let's say you don't like boxing, but you just like entertainment. The motherfucker was arguably the most entertaining person at the damn time. He can do poems, he can sing a little bit, motherfucker got an album. He starred in a movie about himself and starred in some other shit too. And it was just wildly entertaining. This is pre-Instagram and TikTok and shit. Just wildly entertaining. You cannot out celebrity Muhammad Ali at that time in the damn 60s. Can't do it. So there was a reason. Brother Malcolm was schooling that man on Islam and also trying to get that man to use his platform for righteousness. Now, I've seen some out there say that he was only trying to, you know, lure Ali in to kind of score some cool points with Elijah Muhammad. You know, because, of course, if you know the story of Malcolm X, you know Elijah Muhammad and Malcolm X had a falling out. Malcolm X got suspended after his comments about the chickens coming home to roost after the assassination of John F. Kennedy. And then, you know, the divide between the men grew even more once Brother Malcolm found out that Elijah Muhammad, you know, was you know, had some infidelities and, you know, had some side chicks and some kids outside of marriage and all that kind of shit and all that. So some people say that, you know, Brother Malcolm felt like if he can reel Muhammad Ali into the Nation of Islam and, you know, be his mentor, that maybe Elijah Muhammad would let him back in the nation. I don't know. Part of that may be true. Part of that may be true. But based on what I've read and watched and listened to and studied, I do think that Brother Malcolm was sincere in trying to get that man to use his platform for righteousness. Okay. And that movie they did about that, what, One Night in Miami or something like that. Well, you got Brother Malcolm and Sam Cooke and Jim Brown and Muhammad Ali, you know, meeting up and shit. And Brother Malcolm basically nudging all these big mega stars. This Jim Brown at the time where being a running back was everything. This Jim Brown. Sam motherfucking Cooke. Sam Cooke. And I just told you about Ali. The new heavyweight champ. Young, handsome, big, fast, strong, charismatic. And him trying to tell them boys, hey, y'all need to do A, B, C, and D. Because these folks gonna pay attention to you. Brother Malcolm understood the power of celebrity. He just wasn't for what he viewed as fuck shit from the celebrities he disagreed with. So I do think if Brother Malcolm was living in this day and time, if he had not been taken from us, if he was still alive today, maybe he would counsel some of these rappers, some of these singers, try to lead them in a righteous path to do more for our people, to promote the right messages to our people. So I wanted to clear that up as somebody who, like I said, reveres Brother Malcolm and studies him. I think people use that clip when a celebrity says something that they disagree with. And that's unfortunate. Okay. And I hope to be one of these celebrities, even if it's just in my dear home of Mississippi, who uses his platform for righteousness. Cause I ain't never finna not talk politics. I ain't never finna be one of these motherfuckers that just sticks to entertaining people. Fuck that shit. Cause I know, unlike so many, I know your ass might not do politics. But politics gonna do you. Because it's our real lives, man. This shit, politics is our lives. Every aspect of our lives. It really is. These politicians make rules, aka laws, that govern our lives. Don't you want to say so in that? I know I do. So I'm gonna use my platform for righteousness. I just need y'all to help me keep growing this motherfucker. Put it on some.
Please subscribe to my daddy's YouTube channel because the more subscribers he gets, the more attractive he looks to sponsors. The more attractive he looks to sponsors, the more money he can make. And the more money he can make, the more money he can spend on me.